What is going on, everybody? What's good? What's good? We here. Welcome to another. Okay, here we go. Yeah, welcome to another fresh episode of TJ's 100% Real Talk. We coming at you live on a Friday, and y'all know that it is Mother's Day weekend. So hello to all the mothers. What's going on, y'all? Woohoo! What's going on? You want to say hello to the mothers, babe? You want to say hello to the mothers?
Well, hello there, queens. How you doing? What's going on, everybody?
So we waiting, till some people get in. So I did kind of fall off on the fact of giving out information for information for kidney. As y'all know, I'm still going through the kidney failure and everything like that. I would probably, I would say kidney disease, but just to know that if you would like to donate and whatnot, you can look me up. I am registered under Methodist Hospital. If you would like to look that information up and be a donor, or you know someone that would like to be a donor to help me out, so a brother can just get off being sick. Jesus, in the name of Jesus. So we're praying for a turnaround, or we're praying for a kidney transplant, whichever one comes first, and it'll be much a blessing. Do you have that information? I know it's at Methodist Hospital, Houston Methodist Hospital.org. And I believe they'll ask you all the information. You can say my name. My name will be Timothy Epps. They have that on that, Timothy Epps Jr. And you can just go from there. They'll ask questions and whatnot as far as donating, when you be the right donor and everything like that. So this is Mother's Day weekend, so we want to turn up. But of course, you already know I got to give my lady, mom, the mother of my children. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Look at the section. Look at the beauty. Look at the beauty. You can beauty. But so I want to give her opportunity to talk to you guys, to speak with you all, especially about the final touch jewels, because it's Mother's Day weekend, and you got to get some jewels on your mother. So go ahead and let her know what's up, babe. Real quick, go ahead and let them know what's up.
Well, yes. You do have the final touch tools available for those of you who might need to get some last minute gifts, whether it be for your mother or for someone that that is a mother, or maybe for your own self. You are more than welcome to shop. You can find us on Facebook and on Instagram. Since Mother's Day is Sunday, of course, you wouldn't have time to ship anything. But if I need to meet you and you are locally, then I will do that. But you got to hit me up and let me know ASAP so that we can get that taken care of. You can shop the previous lives or the previous pictures that are on the pages on Facebook and on Instagram, and I'll let you know if it is still available. That's how I go.
Already. So, I hope y'all got that. And everything like that. So you already know I gotta support the baby. So going in, this is the part 2 of what we were talking about last week. I believe we were talking about when the streets be calling. But today's episode is when the streets be calling. I don't think I put so when the streets be calling part 2, but it's when the streets be calling online. We said we was going to talk about online dating, and go ahead and get into that. So with that being said, to put that out there, I know last week we was getting into what does it mean to be called by the streets, whether it's in a relationship or whether it's single. And we got into a good conversation and got into some things being real about life. And about what about making the decisions about certain things, from drinking to drugs to temptation, whatever can tempt you. We got into those things. So this week, I know that everybody is with their mothers, trying to figure out what they're gonna do for Mother's Day. So we're not gonna be long tonight.
I got proms and stuff kicking off this weekend.
We got a lot of stuff going on. Yeah. So we got,
And
and then we got
graduations coming
graduations.
up.
Yeah, so we're not gonna be long tonight. I'm probably gonna do one segment actually because I was like, man, I thought about it. I was really thinking about it, and I was like, I want to be consistent, but I was like, man, a lot of people are doing a lot of things, so hopefully you guys will be able to tune in. I don't want to get too much into it because the people who are asking about it, they won't be able to tune in tonight. Um, so if we don't mind, how about we do this? And I'm probably gonna do a switch. So I'm probably gonna do the continuation of not probably, but am gonna do the continuation. Today is May the 6th. So next Friday will be May 13th. And I think somebody's having a prom on the 13th, I think. Um I know we supposed to be doing something with my mom next week. We're gonna see if we can go ahead and kind of continue or discuss um about the dating for next week because we want some people to log in and see live. So we want to talk about that live. So honestly, I want to make a detour today, and I'm gonna change that on the YouTube. I'm gonna make a detour today and talk about what does it mean? What does Mother's Day truly mean? Since this is Mother's Day weekend, um, I want to talk about mothers and what does it mean to be a mother. Um, and I'm going to ask my wife here because she is a mother of four, of four beautiful boys, and they're very
big head boys. No.
Yes, they all were big heads. She had to have C-section for all four of the Negroes.
But it wasn't because of the head though. Because all of them were not they were all different weights, and the two heaviest was the one was 9, the heaviest one was 9.1 ounce, and the other one was 8.14 or something like that. So but that was my last two. So that was the only reason or part of the reason why I had to have C-sections on those two. They just act like they didn't want to come out. And that was every last one of them. Well, the first one they took early, at 37 weeks instead of letting the body do what it do. And then the second one, she did let the body do what it do, and he decided he wanted to stay a week after my due date, so he went over a whole week from when they anticipated for him to be born. And he was still only 7 something pounds. Like he wasn't heavy or nothing like that. I just wasn't dilating. He didn't want to come out. But that was just the same thing with all of them. I dilated just a little bit and then they just stopped. And then I tried to push it and do no pain meds. And then I just had to be like, you know what? I ain't gonna be able to do it. So they went ahead and did C-section. So yeah. Yes. When you have 4 rugrats. No, but they are awesome. They really are some awesome boys. They have their moments, of course, as all kids do. Um, and just to be a mother, just to encourage those who might not have any biological children, uh, that does not mean that you're not a mom.
Right.
And I liked it the way that that our bishop put it a couple of weeks ago, to say that you have motherly like tendencies, that you're able to nurture, you're able to care, you're able to show love. You would know what to do, like right off the bat, just because that's just your makeup. That's how you were designed. So just whether you have children biologically or not, just know that you are and can be and will be a motherly figure to somebody. Um, and just because they're not your natural children doesn't mean that they're not your children. That doesn't mean that you can't be called a mother. So just kudos to all the queens out there that play the role of a mother, step in, or that even if you're like a teacher, even if you're a teacher and you have interaction with these kids all day, every day or 5 days a week, you're a mother. You're there to teach them, to grow them, to learn, to nurture them. You're just doing it in the aspect of education. So that's a big shout out, kudos to all the teachers. And I think this month, or was it just this week or something, is Nurses and Teachers Week, or Teachers Appreciation Month. So shout out to all of you, all nurses, as well as teachers, and the mothers. So it's a triple hitter this month for celebrating And then also they said what this month is Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yeah, that too.
So that's one of the reasons why we do what we do. Why he started this is to help. So to know that the things that you go through aren't strange. Don't think it's strange. Don't think that nobody else hadn't been through it. Um, you have things to go to, and then this is a
Hmm.
platform for you to dialogue and talk without you getting judged.
Yeah.
So
And to be real, and to be real with what's going on, not be fake, not to put sugar on it, and but to be real. And I really believe that, and I'm glad that you mentioned that, because even though we're talking about mothers on this episode, I know we kind of switched it up a bit, but talking about mothers, mental health is a great thing to be aware of. A lot of us always look at our mothers and say, "Hey, well, yeah, thank you, mom," but we never ever check on, okay, how are they feeling mentally. uh do you need a break? Do you need a massage? What's really going on? Because a mother, to me, a mother, when they nurture and care, they nurture and care, and not only do they nurture care, but they also have a tendency to worry. And because they have that tendency to worry, because they love their kids so much. And it's not to say that, oh yeah, they over worriers, no, but they want to make sure that their children are taken care of, even when they're in their 20s and 30s, because that's their kids. Think about it, man. This child was formed inside their womb for 9 months. That's a connection that you can't really shake off. You know what I mean? Like, I know us men, yes, we are connected to our children, but a mother, it is deep, because they had to carry that baby for 9 months. And when that baby is born, that's like a part of them coming out. It's like, hey, you've been in me, and I'm taking you. You taking the nourishment that I'm giving you. I'm giving you everything that you have, and now now you're born. And so we have to make sure that our mothers are okay. We have to make sure that they're well taken care of. We have to make sure our mothers are we have to make sure that not only just for Mother's Day, and it shouldn't be just for Mother's Day, but it should be all year round, to make sure, like the Bible says, that we have to honor our fathers and our mothers. And we do have to honor our mothers, because, man, some mothers I know sacrifice their whole, like 30s and 40s, just so their children can go to school, and then they don't start doing anything until maybe in their 50s or 60s. Excuse me. So, I mean, with that being said, I mean, we have to be grateful for our mothers, because a lot of us wouldn't be where we are today if it wasn't for our mothers. And I really believe that it's a deeper thing on Mother's Day. I really believe that's why Mother's Day is more. I would say Mother's Day is, and I don't know if my wife agrees with me, but I say Mother's Day is really, it's more. I would say it's more popular, I would say, than Father's Day. I would say, or more. Good, I'm getting my wife is moving the camera back some, but is it the lighting? She says,
No.
but look,
It made it a little bit clearer to me, like the left eye.
okay.
Now, and y'all forgive my facial expressions. If I am making it, I'm a little congested. Allergies that kicked in yesterday. So I took some Benadryl earlier, so I'm like a little.
Out of there.
Yeah,
But no,
I'm here though. I'm
yeah,
here.
we're not gonna be too long. But no, but I really believe that
Hey, Queen Barbara. Oh, okay. I just want to give her a shout out. Go ahead.
what's going on, Auntie? I just want to, I really believe that it's more popular because, like I say, mothers nourish their children, and so fathers, they be like, "Hey, man, I love you, but you go on about your business, live your life." Mothers, they still try to nourish even after the fact, and mothers go above and beyond what they do, and I really believe that's why Mother's Day is so celebrated. It's celebrated so well, and and I really believe that, I know that a lot of mothers out there or really raising their children and doing what they're supposed to do, especially what's going on right now in day and time with these high gas prices and food and everything like that. But it is such a blessing to have a mother. It's a blessing that your mother is there to nourish you and take care and help you. Just like I thank God for my mom, because even right now she's helping my wife. With me going through my sickness right now, there are a lot of things that I can't do yet until I have my surgeries, and so until that time comes, my mom is helping me. But even though I tell her, hey man, I'm still gonna help you. I'm still gonna make sure you have a good time, and still gonna make sure you do what you need to do, because that's just the son in me. And I just really believe that children of a mother should be able to help at all times. Because there's going to be a day to where the mother is going to need your assistance, and that's when the honor your mother comes in from the Word of God. So, happy Mother's Day again to everyone. I also want to say, dear, just from you as being a mother, and I want to ask you this question. Um, uh, yeah, kudos, yeah, Queen Gwen. She and my mother's right. My mother is right now supporting her granddaughter, and she's supporting my sister Yanita and helping Abira get ready for her prom. So again, like I said, moms are going to be there. Um, but question to you, Queen Carla, you are also a mother, and if y'all hear Samuel, there's Samuel. Just I don't know what he's doing. But the question to you is, what is Mother Day to you now that you've been a mother for, man, was it 13 years? Yeah, 13 years now. I had to make sure I get that right because we were married for 14. So we're gonna be 15. But I think we're getting 15 this year, right?
No,
This is 14.
it'll
Yeah,
be
this is
14
14.
this year.
This is 14. So you've been a mother for 12 years. Yes. So yeah, so I had to think
Guys,
about
just
that.
1 year.
Hey, we
1 year
almost at
more
the
than
15
the.
mark though. Been married for almost 15 years, or 14 to be May 18th. So we're gonna be ready. We're gonna celebrate. We're gonna have some fun, man, because man, we've been going through it. Matter of fact, I got a doctor's appointment on our anniversary.
I was wondering when you was gonna realize that. I didn't say nothing. I was just trying to wait and let it click. And then that's all. It's during the week anyway, so we wasn't gonna probably do nothing with it being during the week and with me having to work unless I was gonna take off.
Oh, Wednesday.
But
Might as well wait till the 21st on that Saturday.
that's all. Like I already know
Yeah.
we were. I was waiting on it for.
But for real, last year we went to San Antonio and it was nice. And this year I want to plan on doing something again because we both needed it, and San Antonio was awesome. But we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later.
We'll tell y'all what
Really
we
fun.
did on
Yeah,
that.
we'll let y'all
Whatever
in.
we do.
But no, yeah. So as far as the question though, what does it mean to have been a mother for 12 years? What does it mean to you as far as being a mother? Uh, since you experienced it and being a mother to these four wonderful boys.
um, yeah, I'm laughing at him because it's his facial expressions. But no, and what does it mean?
What does it
It's
mean
a,
to you? Like, yeah, like
I mean, it's a task. It's a responsibility. It's like almost the most important thing that you could ever do. Almost to be responsible for another life. To
mm-hmm.
be to be able to even bear another, to bear a child, to be able to carry one, to be able to even make sure that you take care of yourself so that you already start thinking about the child the moment you find out that you're pregnant, that you're carrying, because you have to then start thinking about, making sure that you're good for them. You're doing what you're supposed to do to your body for them so that they can have the nourishment and things that they need as they're growing inside of you. And it's from the get-go. It's just like, let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
Almost, it's like, okay, wow. I mean, you shocked, you have all these different emotions and stuff, and that you have to deal with and go through, but to just be able to say that, wow, I did that. It's just, It's like, ow, that's just like the most greatest achievement.
Mm-hmm.
Um, to have to be able to carry them, to raise them, to love on them. Because once they turn like 3 and 4, they act like they don't be wanting no hugs and no smooches or nothing like that. So, I mean, it's to be able to cherish it while you can. Matter of
Yeah.
fact, my 2-year-old right now be like, if I try to tell him give me a kiss, he'd be like, whatever. He'd be looking at me like I'm crazy. I try to take off running, but no. But yeah, just to be able to have that bond with the child, to be able to and to say that this is a child that God allowed you to bring into this world, that He allowed you to be responsible for, um, is just one of the greatest things ever. Um, and if you're not a mother, that does not mean you're no less than one who is a mother. That does
Mm-hmm.
not mean that you're any less worthy, or that your worth is cut short because you're not one. That's not true. Um, you still have worth. You still have value. And if that was your choice to not carry, kudos to you.
Mm-hmm.
Whichever you choose, don't ever let anyone downplay you for having children. Don't let anyone downplay you for not having children. Don't even let someone downplay you for maybe not being able to have children.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because of whatever reason. But with God, all things are possible. So,
Yes.
uh, if for some reason, if you are praying and believing, and hoping for a child, just keep trusting,
Mm-hmm.
keep praying, keep believing, and God will let it manifest if you obey, if you do what you need to do, if you follow his, if you follow his will, if you follow his instructions, if you release your faith. He will do it, because he won't withhold no good thing from you.
Mm-hmm.
um he'll give you the desires of your heart, but at times there are things that you have to do. You have to go through these tests and trials and tribulations and things to be able to experience the goodness of God, to experience his glory, to be able to say, man, God did that.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen so many comments, or so many posting things like in the little marriage group on Facebook, about some that had years and years that they went without carrying, or that they've been trying for years, and then all of a sudden, bam, God did it.
Mm-hmm.
Or they've had several miscarriages, and then all of a sudden, bam, God did it. There's always um something that God has in store. There's
Right.
always a reason, a purpose for the trial and tribulation to have to go through. And because one of the being a mother is almost like one of the greatest responsibilities ever that a female could experience, um is that you're gonna get attacked. Things
Mm-hmm.
are gonna happen. The enemy is gonna mess with you. So just keep holding, keep trusting, keep believing, and keep praying, keep seeking God, and allow him to make it manifest. Allow him to do it, and stop speaking negativity.
Mm-hmm.
Stop putting negativity in the
Yeah,
atmosphere.
cannot
Don't
do
allow
that.
negativity to get in your spirit,
Mm-hmm.
about the whole situation at all. You got to learn how to block out the fiery darts, as the Bible say. Close your ears to the things that aren't of God. If it's not His will, if it's not positivity, don't accept it. Just know that He's able, and just know that He will if you hold on and keep trusting.
Right.
But back to still answering that question, that it's a great responsibility. You has good and bad moments, just frustrating moments, but overall your love covers it all. The love conquers it all. The love keeps you pushing. The love keeps you wanting to be the best mom that you can be, or best parent that you can be to these children, to this responsibility that you have
Right.
to care and to nurture for. So it's amazing. It's awesome. Just remember to take them breaks, take them mental breaks, go on vacation every once in a while, or have you a spa day or something. Um, do something to do that, to keep your
Mm-hmm.
strength, because it's okay if you get tired. It's okay if you get frustrated. It's
It's
okay.
easy.
And it's very
Very
easy to
easy.
get that way.
Yeah.
It's okay if sometimes you want to give up, but just know that with God you're able to keep pushing. He wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
allow you to be a parent, to be a mother, or be responsible for another life if you weren't able to handle it.
Right.
So just know, ask for help.
Yes.
Ask for help. um Even if you're not, whether you're with the child's father or not, if you're with the father, ask for
Ask
help.
for help.
um it's not all, as they say, that it takes a village to raise a child.
Yes.
Because sometimes you can't do it by yourself all
No.
the time. I know some will say, well, I'm a single mother, I do this, I do that. Yeah, but I bet some kind of way, somewhere, somebody is probably helping you or has helped you here and there.
Mhm.
Not to say that they're constantly always there, no, but just know that it's okay and that it's not perfect. There's no perfect mother. There's no perfect person, period. So just know that it's trial and error with
Mhm.
things. Don't beat yourself up over certain things. Don't if you make a mistake, it's okay. Just keep doing. Just know that the love is the most important thing that should be given and
Mhm.
received. It's the love and the wisdom and the teaching. I done went all over to different stuff. But yeah.
Auntie is saying here, I feel like I've done my time and dealing with the ups and downs that life brings. But if I had to do it all over, I would, because I love me, Franklin and Roland. They kept me grounded, and I'm pretty sure. Um,
Oh, she said,
but
"I
yeah,
love me some." That's what
yeah,
she went back and add that
some,
some. I
yeah,
love me some Frank
some,
and
yeah, Frank and
Roland.
Roland, yeah, and so with that, I mean, our children help us keep us grounded. I like the way she said that they keep us grounded because even like I guess coming from a father's perspective, with me dealing with all in what I'm dealing with, and everything that I'm going through, my kids are a part. There are three things that has been keeping me going during this process in my life because it's been very tough for me. But one, well, actually four, but one is my faith. That's the strongest that has been keeping me going. My faith has been keeping me strong. But then two, my wife, and then three my children, and I put my mom in there too. When on that third one, because I ain't even gonna just my children and my mom. Because for one, my boys, they always love to see me. They keep me going. They keep me pushing, and everything that comes, if I got a bad report or something like that, they'll say, hey, I want to play, I want to do this, I want to do this. They keep me going. Like when my dad passed away, I wasn't thinking about getting a coaching job, but it came. Some people thought that was too much for me at that point in time, and some people were saying, oh geez, that's a lot. But to not realize that having that coaching job and coaching my sons, coaching my son on the Green Bay Packers and my other son was in the Seahawks, that helped me get through the process of my dad passing. And even though my dad died that same month, and I had to do the funeral, the eulogy, I had to do all that stuff, but coaching and doing all that helped me coaching for my kids that helped me get through. And I really believe that's what happened with us as parents, and especially with mothers. Sometimes your kids ain't gonna say thank you, but to be honest with you, with them just being alive and them loving and smiling, being in your face and everything like that, that's a thank you enough. And and it keeps us going. It keeps us pushing because life can throw some bad curveballs. Life can be disrespectful. I mean, straight up, just have no respect for you. And so, at the same time, your kids, kids are a blessing. I don't know. Sometimes people, they always tell me, man, they're gonna be a blessing. Your boy's gonna be a blessing. I know they are a lot right now to deal with. I know they be bad, but they always tell me, man, you got a blessing. You got four blessings, man. And children are a blessing. They are a blessing. They may be a lot to handle, but they are a blessing. And I really believe that's why mothers are extremely blessed with children because I'm gonna tell you, me as a son, I'm gonna tell you right now, man, I love my mom. I try to do, even though, I don't feel well, but I still try to do my best I can to do what I can for her. My mom has taught me a lot. She's taught my sisters a lot. She taught us a lot of things, and we all been through ups and downs. But one thing about Mother's Day, it is to me, it's so great to celebrate this day because, to be honest with you, I'm like mothers are the anchor of the household, and I'm just gonna be real because they come in and they deal with so much, and they pray, they get in there, and they, whether it's mother or father, sometimes the mothers, they play the both roles. I know men are starting to finally take up that role in nowadays, but back then it was the mama. The mama doing this. I'm trying to teach you this, because sometimes the daddy just wasn't there. And even in today's time, the mother, she do it. She do the best she can to make sure that child have the best education, have the best job they can get. Whatever they can. Even shoot, even the mother is protective. If watch this with men. We not as protective as moms are, because with men, if let's say my sons, they meeting a girl or whatever, stuff like that, and, I'll be like, okay, let me help you out. But if it was my daughter, I'd be like, hold on. We got to discuss. But the mama, it don't care if it's a boy or girl, she gonna make sure her baby is protected. If the mama, if you trying to marry her son, you gonna get annihilated. If you trying to marry her, if you gonna try to marry her daughter, annihilation. It don't matter. It don't matter what it is. You just better be right. That's just how it is with the.
I told mine they gotta wait till they 30 before they do anything. No. Even though I know, but that's the reason, is because, and I joke, I do say that, and I mess with him, and I joke with him about that, about waiting until 30 to date and all that stuff. It's just to mess with him, but that's why, it's because it's the protectiveness, and that's the, like, this is my baby. I know how life is. I know how the world can be. I know how people are. And that's what you just want to
get right.
That's right. Get right or get gone. And that's it's like, listen, don't be bringing that foolishness over here.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, us men, we not overprotected with our boys like that. But if it's a girl,
no,
you're gonna have to have a meeting with me and the shotgun.
And I'm gonna keep it real. You're lucky I ain't got you nothing. No. But I'm gonna keep it real though too with them, because I'm gonna let them know what you should what to expect, or what you could expect from a female.
Look, watch this. You should, Auntie, you should have been there. How the way my mama was questioning her. Wait, first, she wasn't having it. Mom was like, "Hold up, man, you gonna see my son right?"
No, listen, brother. In the beginning, Jesus. Mind you, her son found me. I wasn't looking for him. I didn't know he existed. He the one that sent messages and stuff on MySpace, for those who might not have heard. Yeah, we met online. We met on MySpace. But baby boy was we clashed in the beginning, because she really, really thought.
And she was protective because of the previous relationship I had. The female, she hurt me basically, and my mom let me deal with it.
But still, that's her only boy.
But it was hard for her to deal with it, because she saw me crying, and I was like, man, no, ain't no help for me to do this again. So even though I told my mom, like, no, Carla, not like that or whatever. My mom she still questioned, still was like, no, still was like, whatever, and all the attitudes and stuff. Like, oh Lord, have mercy.
And early on, Jesus. Early on, oh yeah, that was, she did his ass did after she realized I wasn't going nowhere. After she realized I wasn't going nowhere. After she realized I wasn't going nowhere, she's like, well, oh, so now you try to take my son from me? This is my baby boy and all this and da da da. I said, oh Lord. Yeah. Okay. I'll if you say so. Because I could. This one right here. This is the mama's boy. This one was the mama's boy. Don't be looking like that. Yes, that was yes. Let's if he was mad at me or something I didn't understand, he calling mama. Oh God. Looking like that. This one was a straight up mama's boy, but she was protective, and it was all out of love, and everything that she did was out of love.
For one, and then I called my mother when things didn't. I'm not a mama's boy. My dad
No,
was a
us back
mama's boy.
then.
No, I'm
No,
not. No,
yes, you
because
were.
no, dude. No, dude.
No, in the
I
very
made no.
beginning, yes, you were.
I made my own decisions. Like I would not. I would not like say like I would not make a decision without calling them. Like I wouldn't do that. Like I would make my own decision, and sometimes it would piss because me and my mom got into fights because. And this is real talk. Like me and my mom got into disagreements because she would say do something. I'm like, I don't feel like I'm not going to do that because God is not leading me to do that. And
But
even
still, I'm
then,
not talking about just all of that, overall. But when it came to me in this one, yeah, deal.
no,
It was just you.
okay. For one, and let me explain that. Even my mom would tell me that I'm not a mama's boy. I know what a mama's boy is. They go to the house, they cry all the time, do all that stuff. They can't make a move without their mama even saying it. They tell the mama what to do in the church or whatever with the kids, whatever. I wasn't like that. A mama's boy. Now, when this one right here, when she did, hurt or do some stuff, whatever, when I felt bad or whatever, we was going through some things, my mom was the only person that I had to talk to because me and my dad, I'm just going to be real. Me and my dad, we never had that relationship to where we would talk about relationship things. My dad did not understand that. He did not know what that means to be in love. That's why my dad thought it was a joke, which I didn't tell you that. My dad also thought it was a joke. If I talk about marriage or if I would come to him with advice or whatever, he wouldn't know what to say. So I would go to my mom because I didn't have a male figure to say, hey, man, what do I do in this situation? So I didn't have my dad to go to. So I went to my mom and I said, hey, this and this is going on. This is going on. Because one thing I can say about my mom, she's been through a lot, but she was also wise in a lot of things. And so, like a lot of the stuff that I had to try to understand, she was the only one that I could say I can really just talk to and say, okay, what's up? You've been married for these how many years? What's going on? I don't understand her. I don't understand why she's having an attitude. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to figure this out. So there were days where I was confused. And mom was the only person I can talk to. But as far as being a mother's boy, I don't agree with that. I don't really believe that I was because, like I said, I know somebody who was a mother's boy, and
no, there's different levels to it.
No, ain't no levels.
There's different levels to it.
Not this brother. Because there were times where I didn't see my mom for months. Matter of fact, for a long time, I wouldn't even talk to her.
That was you just there's different levels because just how you were talking about that the boys are Bible boys like Joshua and Samuel are Bible boys. Those are the main two that you was talking about. That you talking about.
No, first of all, all four of them are Bible boys. But they well, I mean, they love me too. They both love both parents. But I talk to them. You know what I'm saying? They have somebody to talk to. I didn't have nobody to talk to. Like mom was the only person I could depend on. My mom was the only person that you say if I spoke to your papa about any situation, it would be in Russia before I could get and grandma stay out of my business. And I mean, to me, I had the issue because, like I said, I couldn't talk to my dad about stuff because he didn't know, and my mom was the one that taught me about certain areas. She was the one that taught me about the shaving and stuff. Mom was the one that had the conversations about sex and stuff. Daddy didn't talk to me about that. He was just like whatever. So, I never had that talkable relationship with my dad. And even when I was doing the eulogy, I even put that in there. I was like, no, me and my dad wasn't talking to her like that. So, did I talk to my mom a lot? Absolutely, because she was my guidance at that point. She was like, I talked to God and my mama, because my mom was married and I talked to God, and so, later on in life, I started to, get more comfortable with talking to my leader, my pastor about certain things. But still, my mom's still top dog because, she knows what's going on. She knows what I was going through, she knew. So she my dad dead now. So she the only person I can turn to. So it's like, when you look at your parents and you say that, it's like, yeah, no. Because even today, like, I would not let I would not do, and my mom know, and like me and my mom was talking about that earlier. I say, Mom, you know what? This is the most time we ever spent together. She's like, yeah, you're right, because you ain't never used to come over when you stand up like this. And I didn't. I would come over, but I wouldn't stay long. I wouldn't stay long. I would come and then leave because I had to go to work. So I was like, man, that's really cool. But my mom, one thing my mama taught me was, TJ, you better not be no mama's boy. You better get out there. You better do that work. Don't be calling me when you have problems in your marriage. And my mom will stay on me. And then when I call her, my mom will say this, look, good boy, you better go to God. And I don't know what's going on. I can't tell you about what Carla different. So you need to go to God. That's what mama tell me straight up. Like, dude, my mom not finna pamper me. My mom not finna tell me what to do because she been through that. My mom been through that. I'm not trying to put my dad on blast, but
I'm laughing because I can picture her. I can picture her saying that I'm different, and then the way that her meaning of different. Yeah. That's why I'm laughing.
Like, nah, fam.
I can just imagine.
She knows how that feels. She knows, and that's why she told me don't be like that. That was the main thing my mom preached to me. Don't be like that. Don't be no mom's boy. Because I don't got the answers. Don't come to me with that. So I mean, I respect that. And I learned from that. And I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with being a mama's boy. It's just when you want the pampering too much, then that's when it's kind of out of control. You want to be pampered. Because I know some grown men, they love being pampered by their mothers. Yes. But no, it's nothing wrong with it. Just when it gets out of control, and when you want your mama's cooking us.
Oh no! See, that's the other way he said the cooking. That's the other reason why I say he was a mama's boy, because oh my goodness, he used to in the beginning would compare our cooking.
Oh.
And no, yes, like especially like when it came to spaghetti. Oh my God. My mama didn't cook it like that. My mama put this, and that in there too. Am I your mama? Well, your mama make it like this. I mean, why you don't make it like that? Boy, that was probably the most irritating thing ever. It was like, and it's not that I can't cook it like that. I can cook. He just wanted me to try to cook it like they cook it and replicate what they was doing. And I just see.
First of all, I cook my own goddamn spaghetti.
No, first off.
No, I did.
Who did most of the cooking?
I would say it's medium here. Yes, medium. Now since I've gotten sick, I do less cooking. So yeah.
No, that don't count. I'm just talking about
before the
last year.
My main dishes.
Come on.
Was barbecue.
That you can't count barbecue.
Yes, you can. Barbecue is ultimate cooking. Unless you don't want to ever eat it again. I mean, I'll be okay with that. But
barbecue, you could not ever barbecue again.
I just cook me some.
You know what? You ain't that stubborn. Catch an uppercut.
I will be petty, very. But no, look. So barbecue.
You ain't that crazy.
And then barbecue.
Don't let him fool y'all.
I'm saying it again.
Don't let him fool y'all.
I'm telling you, pettiness can go to a high level.
He know I can be ultimate petty, so don't even try that. Go ahead.
No, see, real talk though. Barbecue, spaghetti. I did spaghetti with sausage and beef, and then I would do beans, rice, ground meat. That was my other favorite dish. Also, grilled chicken with rice, and I don't know what's going on with that. Y'all, sorry, Facebook is tripping. I don't know. My wife, I think something happened.
I was trying to make sure that the Wi-Fi wasn't on because it looked a little grainy over here, and it could just been my computer. So I was trying to make sure my phone wasn't on Wi-Fi.
It's good because this is. But okay. No, okay. So y'all heard my dishes, right? Those are my dishes, and that's what I would cook, like grilled chicken and like bell peppers and rice. And I'll make some.
Early on cooking. Because over the years, you started
So when we first got married, it was spinach, spaghetti, or spinach and beans and rice. That was the first thing I started off with. So with her talking about spaghetti, I also had a certain way I make my spaghetti. And I like my spaghetti meaty. My spaghetti has to be meaty, not over sauce. Like if it's too much sauce, that's nasty. Give me meaty spaghetti with sauce. The sauce has to be in there.
So basically, I had to figure out that he don't like 2 cans of sauce. That it had to just be one, no matter how big the pot was.
See, she made hers different because I make mine, my mom makes hers, and because she got so mad at me when I said that her mother's spaghetti is off the chain. And then she got mad at me because I said, "Oh man, this is how you make spaghetti." That's what I said. I said, "Man, this is good." I was eating up. She was like, "Oh really?" I was like,
"Oh, because that was probably
your mama's spaghetti."
How can you was comparing? You know, the cooking. That's violation.
I was not comparing. I was not comparing.
No,
I was at your mama's house. We was at your mama's house.
No. Because when the comparison came, it was shortly after that I had cooked some, and it was one of those, like sliding. It's like why you don't make it like this, or man,
wait a minute, I said that.
Yes, you had to. When I came to your mama's, when I cooked spaghetti, you told your mama add the
your mama?
No, your mom.
No,
that she add the chicken. I'm gonna get on that one too. But when you was telling that your mama add the chicken and the shrimp. It was spaghetti, and I ain't make mine like that.
She do the chicken.
And he was like, "Why you add?" And it was the first time I cooked it. So why you add the shrimp and the chicken? What?
That's a question.
No, but it's a way that you ask a question. Because how was I supposed to know that his mama make it, like that without you telling me? So how can I make it the way that your mama made it? And it was one of those. He just had to learn, poor baby. He just had to learn. And then when my mama make it, oh man, you don't cook spaghetti like your mama? What?
See that? Okay, I was young in my 20s, and I was full. Okay, I was honest with Carla, because my wife can make some mean wings though. Her wings is just beautiful, man. Can't nobody outbeat my wife's wing. Like if she started her own business, like the wings need to be on top of the menu because those mugs are off the chain. Matter of fact, she did something for cafe night for the church. I mean, everybody told them mugs up.
Like, I made wings probably at least 4 times for a church event. And
them mugs came out fire, dude.
If it wasn't wings, it was fried fish.
My wife can do wings. She can do my wife can do that she do some mean enchiladas, boy. Man, hey, back then when I used to be able to eat cheese, oh man, Carla can do mean enchiladas, chicken and mushroom, the gravy meat.
Baked chicken and mushroom gravy.
No, the one with the beef. She used to do the one with the beef and the mushroom gravy. The beef patties.
Oh,
those were good too. But
there's a lot of stuff I used to cook. I don't cook no more.
Yeah, she don't cook no more. But it's because of health. But still, my wife know how to cook.
Because he used to be hooked on my fried pork chops, but I started making those.
Oh.
See, so I had to come up with some other stuff so my cooking could stop being compared to the mamas and the mamas.
The only thing that I miss about the Dairy View days, because the Dairy View days were the first days we moved together, and man, those Dairy View days, man, she used to be cooking the bomb, man, in that kitchen, bro. And I just give me a nice ice cold glass of apple juice, no kids, man, just give me however many plates, man. I'll be tearing it up, man. That place, that's the only fun thing. That place was just, man, love it. But we had to change. But no, we going back. We're reminiscing. But no, yeah. So I mean, I would never. My mom can cook some food, and then Carter's mom can cook some food that I like or whatnot. I mean, dude, everybody cooking some food. There ain't nothing. Now I like. Now I know her mom. She does. I guess we're talking about mom's cooking now. But
I know mama's cooking.
Mama's
So
cooking.
what comment? What was your favorite dish that your mom used to make? Or like, can't nobody make it like mama?
Now with her mother, Miss Betty Jean Washington, she'll give me if I wouldn't put Washington on there, because she'll give me if I wouldn't say Washington.
Oh,
but she'll be laughing when she heard me say that. But no,
she gonna say you throw the angel in front of her. She says it's the angel.
But no, with her though, I think it was. Who am
I though?
Really?
Did you just hit a door open?
Yes. Dude.
I was just asking. I was just wondering.
Y'all see how she do?
Look now, you just gotta make sure they're children. Because one of them think he hitting that teenage age, and you got real quick. Sometimes you got chin check.
Oh my goodness!
Just making sure they ain't trying to walk outside and stuff. So
ain't not trying to walk outside. The cameras, we got cameras in the front, so we'll be okay. But no, what I'm trying to say. Oh no, her mother's favorite dish is the what's that stuff called? Stuffing. I love her mother's stuffing, man. Her mother's stuffing is just off the chain. And what have I eaten? Now my mother's favorite dish that it's a lot of them, but I know one of my favorites that she don't cook no more. I know it's she used to do oxtails, but then she don't do oxtails no more because the health. But it used to be oxtails, and my mom used to do lamb. Lamb was so good, bro.
That is one thing I have never cooked.
Lamb
is lamb.
Lamb is delicious, bro. Ooh,
I don't even know if I've had it.
You don't know if you had it? Lamb is good.
Who at the door?
Man,
Tank told you, and with the big head oldest one opening the door. Listen, Mama Mode never goes off, okay? I don't care what you're doing.
That to them. What is Mama Mode?
I don't care what you're doing. Right. Mama Mode never goes off. And that's the one thing about being a parent, period, is that your radar is always on. And you could tell, if which kid it is without even looking. Even all the way down to they sneeze and to they cough, you know which one it is without even them saying anything. So that's why I wanted to see who was at the door, because I knew it had to be one of them kids. And the reason I knew it had to be one of them kids instead of his mama was because she had already clicked on the video on Facebook and on YouTube. Well, she probably driving or something that got out. So that's how I knew it had to be one of these kids. And normally she would say something. I would have heard her by now in the house. So that's that mama mode. Mama mode it never go off. That's all.
Oh my goodness.
Mama knows, child. Mama knows.
Oh my goodness.
Mama knows, child.
Well, this is a Mother's Day episode, so we're gonna keep that rolling. But look, guys, it is now 8:09. I did say we weren't gonna be on too long today. Next week is going to be I'm kind of glad that happened because I'm kind of glad that
forgot
happened.
The date already. What is the 13th?
13th, yeah. So next week is going to be the 13th, and we're going to continue the episode of When the Streets Be Calling. But as far as dating online, we got some stories for y'all. I got some stories how my wife pulled me on MySpace. She kind of.
First of all, don't let this man fool you.
She was the one that
I did not pull
she
him.
gave me a fake number, and you gave me a fake number, dude. It was cold blooded. But I'm gonna say,
wait, what?
She gave me a fake. That one was like 2. I think it was 777-222-22222 or something like that.
I didn't do that.
She did, and then you corrected it, and then you gave me a real number when I was like, "Come on, man, you was messing with me." But anyway, I got some stories. I got some stories.
Whatever.
So get ready, because we're gonna be talking about this online dating. It's gonna be fun.
Look now, because I do have some stories before I met this one. So yeah, we just.
Oh, if you're talking about the online stories, then I got some before I met her too.
Yeah,
Lord
just the online dating period. It ain't even just us.
Yeah, it's a living nightmare.
Yes, Lord Jesus.
Especially the dude with that this dude you told me about with the boxer.
Man, that's for him.
Wait, no, save it.
Because that's what I was talking about when I said that that I got some stories before Jesus.
Yeah, just save it, man. Because I got some too.
Thank God for his protection, his grace, and his mercy. Because Lord.
Yeah, that man, I don't know what was his problem. But anyways, and we was friends actually at that point. We were friends. But I was like, is she okay? Why she want to go see this man? But no.
Look. It's a trial and error. It's a trial and error.
But look, y'all, I hope you guys have a wonderful Mother's Day weekend. Enjoy your time with your mothers. Don't forget to love them. Give them their roses while they're still alive. Happy Mother's Day to you, Auntie.
Yes.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, Queen Barbara. Auntie Barbara.
Yeah.
To all the mamas and the mamas and mamas.
All the mamas. Happy Mother's Day to my mom. Happy Mother's Day to you, dear.
Thank you, darling.
Yes, just happy Mother's Day, man. And we'll catch next Friday, 7:15. Tell somebody, share it with somebody. Get online. I'm going to do a better job on my end. If you know somebody that would like to tune in, tell them to click like and share and subscribe to the channel. And also subscribe to Final Touch Jewels. My wife business, Final Touch Jewels. You know, if you guys want some jewelry, you already know, set it in. So, guys, she said happy Mother's Day.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you from one queen to another. Yes.
So until we meet again next Friday, we're gonna go ahead and end it. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick Mother's Day episode, but we're gonna meet again next week.
Impromptu.
Hey, it's gonna be a blast next week, y'all. You're gonna enjoy it. So y'all, hey, take it easy and stay blessed. Peace.
This is
right.